Hi gems, it's your girl Ambra here and welcome back to my channel. You guys, if you've been following me on my Snapchat, you know that Auntie Pat released 3 eyeshadow palettes, a part of her continuous growth in her inventory and product with her Pat McGrath Labs. We all know that she dropped with some lip products some time ago, and then she's followed up with liners and eyeshadow and so forth. God, I know complexion's coming next. I know she's in that lab making some magic happen. Nonetheless, the 3 palettes came out. They retail for $125, or you could have gotten all 3 for $300. Not gonna happen. So I picked the one that I gravitated most to with the swatches that you see on social media, and I decided to go with the Mothership 3 Subversive palette. It comes in a component like this when it's mailed to you, but this is the actual eyeshadow palette. Very hard, solid component. You guys, if you're interested in how I created this look, the lip is also one of Pat McGrath's products, one of her lip trends. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but of course we'll talk about it in the video. But other than that, let's just jump right into it. Alright gems, let's just jump right into it. Per the intro, we're going to be doing just an eyeshadow look today. I've already done my face off camera in the effort to save time. You guys, here's the packaging from Auntie Patty. It is quite hefty. It does have quite a bit of weight to it. It is more of like a ceramic, plasticky kind of component, but then you get like this beveled mirror. Oop, double look of me. And then you do get 10 shades inside, the dual chrome, the green. Like, I really don't know what direction I want to go into. I mean, this green is screaming, like yelling at me, but I think I'm gonna play around and see what just, you know, speaks to me. One thing that I would say is missing from this palette is just a warmer transition shade. This does retail for $125. I did get it with a discount because I purchased directly from Pat McGrath Labs website rather than going to Sephora, and she sent me a coupon code. So that would probably be my only call out, but just and I'll insert swatches. The color payoff is insane. Out of all the 3 palettes, I really enjoyed this one because it had a black in it. And if you're going to be paying that high value of, I'm sorry, that dollar value, that high of a dollar value, get it together, then I need a black, okay? So let's go to good old faithful. Let's grab a little Morocco as soon as I can find it. I think I have a freestanding one here. And we're just going to plop that in the crease of the lid before we start using the other colors from Pat's palette. Get it together. And just so that you are aware, as far as prepping my eyelid, the only thing I did was use my Shape Tape, and I set that Shape Tape in place with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 35. Amazing dupe for Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Absolutely love it. If you guys haven't seen my review, I'll make sure to link that below. It was really well received, and I think it blew people's minds how good it was for only $7.99. Gosh, I mean, Morocco just makes the world go round, man. I just feel like I can't have a look without the appropriate transition shade. And the beauty of setting your lid once you put concealer on with, like, say, a light powder like the Sacha Buttercup or the Maybelline powder that I use is that it allows your transition shade to really blend beautifully on the lid, and they don't compete because you have something softer to move the shadow around, you know? Let's just jump into the palette. The first shade we're going to use, and I'm just looking down because inside she does provide you with a color code sheet that goes along with the palette so that you can identify the shade that you're using. I'm naturally going to go into this brown shade here, which is called Deep Shade. Yeah, Deep Shade. And I'm going to use that same, I'm lying, I'm going to use a E25 blending brush And I'm just gonna plop this on the outer portion and bring it only to the center of my lid. Let me check out this mirror and see how, oh yes, I believe in me just by looking in this mirror. So first of all, Pat ain't playing with y'all. The chocolate looks great. It's blending out beautifully. I really like it. I think I'm gonna double dip, go back in. So your girl has hooded lids, but I don't want to use the typical concealer method because I don't want to mess with the formula or the color of whatever shimmery shade I'm going to go on the lid. So I'm going to go in with my Mix and Medium from MAC Cosmetics. This is specifically the Mix and Medium, the eyeliner version, because I know some of you have asked me in the past. I picked up this hack from Alyssa Ashley eons ago, and as a fellow hooded lid person, it's just been my go-to if I don't use a concealer. And that's because typical concealers have like a gold undertone, and sometimes I find that it manipulates eyeshadows. So I'm just gonna use my MAC 242 flat synthetic, and I'm just gonna carve out where I want to apply whatever shadow. I haven't even decided yet. But I like to apply it, and I'm not gonna do a full cut crease. I think I'm gonna do half the lid. And I like to let it dry so it gets a little tacky. So when I put a shimmer on, and that's the whole purpose of the mixing medium, is like you have a hooded lid, honey, it's going to transfer. If you don't put a mixing medium or some type of base for it to stick to, the moment you open your eye, it's over. So I'm just gonna continue to look crazy like this so it can dry a little bit and get a little tacky while I'm deciding on which color I want to put on my lid. I already know what I want to do. I think I'm going to go in with this really pretty neoprene green. It's called Gigabyte. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just looking down so I don't look up and mess it all up. And I'm going to plop her starting in the inner corner first. Holy shit. I mean, sorry y'all. I did not mean to curse. Oh my God. And it didn't change or alter. I have no wet product. I did not have to use Fix Plus. Ma'am! Ma'am! Y'all see that? Like, I know I stopped in the middle, but like I want to keep going. Keep going. And in this part of my eye, I didn't put any mixing medium, and it's still just as vibrant. It's just one of those vocabulary words I struggle with. As you know, I don't have any mixing medium on the third part of my lid, so I'm just gonna take a little bit. Yep, look at that shit. Fire. Really, really pretty. It's a little hard line, but I'm gonna fix that. And I'm gonna mimic on the other side. Ooh, girl. Calm down, calm down. Okay, in the outer corner, I'm just gonna use, this is a precision, kind of like a smudger brush from Sephora. And I'm gonna go in with that extreme black. So that's this shade here. I'm not gonna go too hard in the paint because we don't know, she may ruin us and we can't have that. So with most black shadows, I like to build and then blend. And I'm just gonna use the 217 that I used for the deep shade, which is that chocolate, just to create a little more smoke. Oh yes, I really loving. I do wanna go in with a black liner on my lower lash line. And you all know I love my Silk Kiss Me. Like, you ever think about what these brands, like, why would you give someone a tongue twister? Why can't you just say, girl, here's some black eyeliner, enjoy? No? Lower lash line, I'm going in with this extreme black liner from L'Oreal. It's probably called something like, no, it's just called black. I thought I was gonna get like epic black. Insanely black. I'm just gonna use it to smudge out this liner. I do have a little bit of the blue fallout. That's okay. We'll fix that. Yo, I love a smoked out lower lash, yo. Use what is called Astral Ghost Orchard. This one right here is, where is it? This one right here is really speaking to me. It looks white in the pan, but I already know it has a dual chrome finish. I'm not gonna wet my brush. Just gonna see what it does. Not much. A little bit. I'm gonna spray it though with my Glam Glow Go Getter. Yeah, girl. Yup. Use a little bit more. Does have a little bit of fallout. My lower lash, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Peacock Flare mascara in the shade Extreme Black. I told y'all, extreme. I mean, black is black. Cause I'm black, y'all. I'm blacker than black. Okay, let me stop. I told y'all. Music to rap. For my highlighter, I'm going to use a highlighter from Colored Rain called Lavender Dreams. Don't be alarmed. This is not a drill. This is lavender. But watch how she pops. I'm using my BH Cosmetic 101 and I'm applying it just above my contour in a circular motion, you guys. I've been doing this forever. It's the best way to get a highlighter to blend into the skin seamlessly. So I'm going to be using one of Pat McGrath's matte trans lipsticks in the shade Antidote. She looks like this, super pretty. Look at that. Look at that pigmentation. Set the whole face with the Glam Glow Setter. I definitely like to get those cheekbones with the highlight pops. All right, let's get into this palette, you guys. Do you need this palette? I really don't think you need it. If we're really gonna have a conversation about need versus want, this definitely is not a need. I do find that I am just a fan of Pat McGrath. The quality of her product is by far the best on the market. I feel like she can go toe to toe with Natasha Denona for sure on a price point level. I'm not here to break down all the ingredients. We all benefit by watching Stephanie Nicole. Like, I'm gonna stay in my lane so that Stephanie can soar in hers. I just love Pat McGrath. Like I said, it's not a need, it's more of a want. Are there other palettes out there that could give you the same kind of dual chrome finish? We all know that Makeup Geek has quite a bit out in the market. I am in love with this look. I just wanted to use as many colors as possible. I would 1000% wear this just because, with no shame. You guys, I don't know, overall impression, I'm not like wowed, but I am happy. And I don't know when the last time I was really wowed by a palette. Like, I'm wild about these lip trances, but I know that I'm gonna play with this palette a little bit more. I know that I'm gonna try to incorporate it to get the best use of it. I just wish that it had more of a transition shade, but you can get a lot done with this without having a transition shade. You can just jump right into the deep shade, which is that chocolate, and still come out with a really pretty look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's by far the most expensive palette that I own, but not the most expensive lip. I mean, because we all know that YSL be trying to play us and charge like $50 for some damn lipstick, and Tom Ford and them. But I do feel for $38 that the opaque and color payoff is pretty epic. So I highly suggest it. If you guys are seeing this during the VIB Rouge sale, then make sure that when you go to Sephora, you use your Ebates and you get some money back. I love the packaging. I love that even though you're spending over $100, that you're getting something solid and heavy. The component is really luxe in my opinion, especially the beveled mirror that you'll see here. You don't need it, but I ain't gonna judge you if you get it. So you guys, make sure you like and you share this video. And if you have not subscribed, like, we need to just hash some things out, because how are you gonna know when I upload a new video? As always, you guys, shine bright. Mwah. Bye.